Today's subject is procrastination. It's a subject near and dear to my heart. Well, maybe not as dear in that way, but I've been dealing with procrastination and everything that comes with that for most of my life, actually. And to be honest, making this video is even a great example of the procrastination that came with it. I definitely took my time, found many other things to do before I started recording this video. So we're here now. And the thing that I would love to share with you today is what helps me ground back into action, into movement, every time I feel stuck in that procrastination phase, when I lose my momentum. And this is actually the following: a beautiful piece of text from the writings of Werner Erhard, one of the pioneers in leadership and self-development back in the 80s, but still very present and very relevant today. And that is the following: since now is the only time you have in reality, and now will never seem to be the right time, one may as well act now. Even though it isn't the right time, given that the right time will never come, acting now is at the very least powerful, even if you don't get to be right in that way. So again, I love this so much because procrastination really tunes into that. There's this illusion of a projected now moment, the perfect moment to do something, to get into movement or take an action. That is the greatest illusion ever. It will never be that time, given that the only time we really have is now. And it finishes off the writing with the beautiful following quote as well: most people wait for the decisive moment, whereas people of power, you could say powerful people, are decisive in the moment. So not waiting, not giving their power away because they're projecting something in the future, that gets me back into the driver's seat every single time. Because I realize being in procrastination and doing the procrastinating, not really doing anything, is giving away my power. Is like supporting the idea that there's something outside of myself, a perfect condition or a perfect moment in which I will take action. It will never come. And in that subject, I would love to talk a little bit more about power in general. What makes a powerful person versus a not so powerful one? And trust me, I'm really talking about this subject from so much experience. I felt powerless for so many times in my life. So this is just something, a beautiful distinction for myself. And if it helps you, that will be great as well. Then I'm so happy that the impact will be there. So this power distinction is coming from my own experience for sure. I felt powerless for so many times in my life. And this is always the greatest reminder. So what actually is power? What would power really be if we're talking about our personal lives, self-development, and taking action? Into reality. Power is actually the rate in which we translate an intention we have, an idea, into reality. And reality being the actual taking action, the actual doing of that thing, right? A person of great power. So what does that mean? A person of great power is when intention is a very short distance with action. Your intention with the very short action thereafter, so a very quick translation of that idea or intention, means that you're very powerful. In a day-to-day context for us, that could mean, hey, I would really love to make YouTube videos. Imagine that would be the first idea or intention of that person. What would make that person powerful is that within a very short time frame, he actually sets things up, has the camera, and is already trying making videos, for example. I know so many people that have intentions all around them. They would love to travel the world, start an own business, maybe start a new hobby, right? A new sport, or maybe an instrument. And I hear them talking all the time about these ideas, and they don't do anything about it. They only talk. So what does that mean? These are people with not a lot of power. So you have intention, a very long distance, so this one below, very long distance between the action, and maybe even an infinite time from intention to action. And that will actually bring the following. That will bring you powerlessness. So if you are feeling powerless at this moment, you might want to check this concept, this theory of Werner Erhard, talking about power being the rate of which intention is translated into reality. If there's too much time in between those two, of course you feel powerless because you're giving it away. So going back to our original idea or subject, which is procrastination, what happens? We stretch out the distance completely between idea or intention to an actual action, to movement. And that renders us more and more powerless. So if you want to gain your power back and stop procrastinating, know that you are a vessel of power and you choose how long that distance will be. So if you would like to go deeper in this subject and maybe have it personally tailor-made to your situation, there's a link in the description below this video, and I'm open for one-on-one sessions as a mindset and leadership coach. I'll see you next time as well. See ya. Bye-bye.